Okay, what's up, everybody? Before I get started, I wanted to say that I love these focus modes, right? And that these like critiques aren't really like critiques. Like I don't hate it, right? I just think it could be better, right? And so I just want to give some feedback and maybe uh, I want to get feedback. Like, like Apple's not gonna watch this video, but but I want to see what you guys think either way. Um, if you think like what I'm saying actually kind of makes sense, or like you think there's actually some value to it, because I really think that these focus modes can be like so much better. Like right now they're pretty good with the iOS 15 update. That change was huge for the focus modes. But I still think that some changes need to be made. For one, I think there's like kind of a big issue is that we need control over when we want to turn off the focus mode. And that sounds kind of odd because, yeah, you could just, like just turn it off whenever you want, right? Like it's a manual thing. But the thing is that within the system, like within the focus modes, what ends up happening, and you'll see it, it's like an option. Like it tells you that you could turn it on depending on like location, time, or whatever app you're using, right? And you'll notice that when you look at that screen, it says that it will like, it's kind of misleading. It says it'll tell you when it was to turn on, but then if you click on it and you go to like the menu after that, it tells you that it's also gonna turn off automatically once you're not within that given area or after that time, which is fine. I feel like those make a lot of sense. Just the one that doesn't is the app one. Like I'll give you an example. Like this happens for me all the time. Like I'll be using the Kindle app on my phone or my MacBook, whatever, right? And like, okay, that's really cool. Let me just have the focus mode to automatically turn on for that app, right? But then what ends up happening, and I feel like I don't know, like I don't know why this bothers me so much, but it's just like when I'm reading, I like to search things up, right? Like sometimes I will, read something interesting, like, oh, let me like just Google that, let me look at the background information behind this like little detail in the plot. Like was that actually happening at the time? Or, like I just want to like, or sometimes I'm just enjoying the book. I'm like, okay, I really want to read more of their work. So I like instantly open Safari and then just like start searching their stuff. And then the focus mode turns off. And now when we go back to the app, it turns back on. And then like if I want to like search something else, it turns back off. Like it's this constant back and forth. So I always get the little notification. And that's really annoying. Like it's cool that it turns on automatically when I use the app, but it's really annoying that it keeps turning off every time I leave it. Like I'm just leaving it for a few seconds, if anything. So I wish we had control over that specifically. And another thing that would be really nice is that if you could somehow connect the whole focus mode with the timer. Again, there's like controlling like when it turns off. I think that would be a nice feature because I don't always put stuff in my calendar. Like it's just not how I function, right? Sometimes I'm just like, oh, I need to do this for like 30 minutes, but I need the focus mode on, right? If you look at the options, typically what happens is that you could connect when the focus mode would turn off to like an event in your calendar, or you could put it, oh, just turn on for like an hour or so. I think it would be really nice if you could connect it to the timer, and then when the timer goes off, the focus mode also goes off. That's something that like, it seems like a small thing, but I think that would be actually really helpful. Because the thing is, even if you connect it to like the events in your calendar, typically, actually, yeah, no, I don't think that's the thing. Like when that event is over on the calendar, it doesn't notify you that the event is over. So it's not really the same thing. Like, yeah, it kind of happens automatically in the background, but I would like to see if the timer is connected with it so that when the timer goes off, I know the focus mode also goes off. Just for little things. I think that'll be really cool. And another thing that I would really like is just to add more customization. Like I've noticed specifically from the driving focus mode, like this stuff can do a lot and it's really nice. For one, like when the driving focus mode is like turned on, you'll like if someone sends you a message, it'll send them an automatic message saying that you're driving, that you'll like text them back or whatever, right? And that's really cool. You know, I would like that for like maybe school. I'm like, oh, I'm at school right now. You know, I'll text you back when I'm like, you know, whatever, done with my classes and stuff like that. Like I think that would be pretty nice to like connect whatever focus mode that you have turned on with its own message. And right now you're not able to do that. Like it seems weird that only driving focus mode has that. Like I think that would be pretty nice with the other focus modes as well. And again, to like just steal from the driving focus mode, give us an option to, and this is a really good option. I think this is like such an amazing option. Like it's kind of like hear me out. This is actually really good. Like because the thing is, when you're driving, right, it connects to your, you know, like the Bluetooth and all that stuff, and that's how it turns on, right? Which is really nice. And if you try using your phone while that driving focus mode is turned on, it shows a message. I forget what it says. Like I think it says I'm not driving or something like that. And then like once you click that message, it turns off the focus mode. So what I think would be really nice if you could do that with other focus modes, whichever one you want, right? There's like a customization thing. Like one thing that would be really good is maybe like, I forget, I think it's a work one that I use pretty frequently. That one like completely shuts down everything. I get no notifications, you know, no calls, nothing, you know? And the thing is, my phone is a distraction sometimes, you know? Sometimes I just grab my phone and just like go on Instagram or something stupid, you know? And I think it would be nice if you could add that similar type of message. Obviously, not something that says, you know, I'm not driving, that doesn't make sense. But you could add your own message that says like, oh, I'm finished with my assignment, or I'm finished with my project, or, you know, I'm not busy anymore. Something like that, you know? Because that moment of hesitation where like, oh wait, I'm doing something right now, I think would be it's just really nice. Or just for like anything, like really just that hesitance to use your phone again, that hesitance to not use your phone like that with that little message could probably make you more productive. So I feel like that should definitely be a thing. I don't know. I think it's something that's worthwhile. And yeah, really that's kind of why I think about the focus modes, like what I think could be improved about them. You guys leave comments down below. Tell me, like, do you think I'm being like ridiculous? I'm asking for too much, or or do you think these are actually good ideas that they should consider? Like I feel like I use focus modes a lot. I really like the amount of customization that they already gave us, but just a little bit more would definitely be like a big step forward. But yeah, I don't know. If you're interested in this type of stuff, by the way, subscribe. I like nerdy stuff, you know. I feel like that should be very obvious about my channel. A lot of like stuff about books, and I'm probably gonna talk about the iOS more stuff about the MacBook, stuff like that in general. Probably movies in the future. So yeah, just subscribe for more. Comment down below. I really do honestly want to hear what you guys think about my opinions about like these focus modes or whatever, and then if you guys have any like your own ideas that like I didn't even consider whatsoever, that'd be great to hear. So yeah, all right, well, have a good day.